Hello, welcome to Mindful Conversations. My name is Jennifer, aka Coach Ms.Mindful, where we talk all things women and wellness. And today we are talking about something that is near and dear to my heart. She Flower, my personal brand that I created truly out of a need for my personal self, which then has become something that is used throughout my whole entire family, and to any of you who have already purchased the brand or are looking into a quality CBD line. So I'm going to give you a little PK how to use it, how to hopefully get the results that you are looking for, and that you feel comfortable, that you feel knowledgeable to dive into this fascinating and life-changing natural supplement that really helps the youngest of age to the oldest of age, in my opinion. So we're gonna start with the first product, which is I Am Whole. I Am Whole is a rich CBD full spectrum oil, 700 milligrams. What does full spectrum mean? It means that in the cannabis plant, it produces hundreds of compounds, terpenes, flavonoids, and different compounds like CBD that have all these medicinal benefits on the human body. And so for me making a medicine, I wanted to make sure that I had all of that juicy stuff that the plant has to offer, because I know what it does to the human body. With that being said, it has the minimal legal amount of THC, which is less than 0.3%. Every batch is a little different, but everything is tested for purity and performance each stage of the way while the brand is being made. And so with that being said, it has all the juicy medicine, but that minimal amount, I think in this batch right now, it was like 2.87% of THC, which is not enough to get you high, okay? And this is the legal limit for it to be legal across the United States. And then it has a really nice high dose of CBD, which gets you amazing benefits. And then all the terpenes and the flavonoids and all the other things that interact with the cell receptor systems within the human body. And this is why we get such great results, right? And so this is I Am Whole. How to use it. Start with a level 1. With every single person who experiences cannabis therapeutics, you always want to start slow and low. Our bodies are different than anybody else's. And so cannabis therapeutics is a personalized medicine. It's going to be different for you, and it's going to be different for, your husband, your sister, your brother, your friend, whoever. And so taking a personalized approach is really the only way to get success, in my opinion. So in the She Flower line, everything is a level system. It's either level 1, level 2, level 3, or level 4. And I don't think I've ever had anyone who needs a level 5. So with that being said, always start slow and low. And I always want you to start twice a day, spread it out around 8 hours, 6 to 8 hours. I say start with your CBD mid-morning with a level 1. Put it under the tongue, hold it for 30 seconds if you can. The reason for that, it breaks through the blood barrier, goes straight into the bloodstream and starts going to work, which is awesome. And try that out. Try that out for a couple days and see if, pay attention. See if you start to notice the things that you're longing for, whether it's anxiety, whether it's pain, sleep, mood, energy. There's so many benefits, and maybe it's all the above. You can receive those. I personally do. And so start with that level 1. I am actually a level 2. Personally, I use it 2 to 3 times a day, usually twice a day. And I'm a level 2, and I've been using it for years. So I get amazing results. I don't have to up my dose. A lot of people think that, the more that they use, the more that they have to keep upregulating. You're upregulating your endocannabinoid system by doing this. And so most likely, maybe over time, over years and years, you might need to, but for the most part, you're going to find what level works best for you, and that's what you're going to stick with. You can drink the whole bottle and be totally fine, because the most beautiful thing about cannabis therapeutics is nobody has ever died from it. Nobody has ever had a bad experience, especially with the CBD. Yes, people have had bad experience with THC. This is why we microdose. This is why we start in baby doses and start slow and low. I also specialize in that, how to implement THC to get the results that you want. I say it's like aspirin. You're going to take 1 aspirin or 30 aspirin. 30 aspirin, you're probably going to have a bad result, right? It's the same with cannabis therapeutics. When implementing a THC with CBD, you're not going to have really any bad results, because you can't have that kind of experience with it, which is so amazing. It's so just one of the millions of amazing things about it. So start with the level 1. Try that for a couple days. If you're not getting the results you would like, move up to a level 2. And really, once you get to a level 2, I would like you to try that for a couple of weeks. Sometimes you can have instant results. Some people, it's like overnight, they're calling me or messaging me and saying, oh my gosh, this has changed my life in 24 hours. It's the most beautiful thing. And then what happens over time is you start to see other symptoms, other aches and pains and things start to dissipate. And so it's really paying attention and listening to your body to see what it's doing for you. So this is I Am Whole. This is your daily juice. I like to call it your daily moisturizer, right? We put our moisturizer on our face to prevent wrinkles and to prevent aging. This is your moisturizer internally doing so much to the human body, right? And with that being said, because shea flower is made for the female and everything that connects to her, we have men that are connected to us, right? So I created He Flower out of a need for my clients asking me to do what I do in my online coaching and to have a CBD line for men. And so basically I created this for women to purchase for their husbands, their parents. I have a lot of families. I have a lot of mother-daughters and then they buy it for their husbands, which is beautiful. So this one is I Am Powerful. This is for our manly men, and it is also a 700 milligram full spectrum CBD oil. I forgot to mention that it has, it's a blend of MCT, and there's also some lemongrass terpenes in there. The terpenes, again, are great for all the different cell receptors inside the human body. I wanted to say one more thing about that. I forgot. But start with the same thing, level 1, and move up over time if you feel that you need to. But don't move up unless you feel like you need to, because, cannabis therapeutics, people can say and see that it's expensive. In my opinion, it's priceless. I think it's, again, the most anti-aging thing you can put in your body. I think it's one of the most preventable things that you can put in your body. It promotes wellness, right? That's what its job is to create homeostasis and balance of an internal organism, creates wellness. And so to me, it's priceless, but I have purposely made the brand affordable for all walks of life, because I think it is important that everyone is able to consume cannabis therapeutics. The other thing about the brand is that it's pretty. It's floral. It doesn't look anything like cannabis, and I did that on purpose because, unfortunately, in today's world, we've made it look like it's a bad thing, and people are skeptical about it and unsure. And I want you to feel good. I want it to feel yummy. I want you to have this amazing experience with it. And that's really what people have. And I want you to feel good about it. I want you to be able to pull it out. It's pretty and floral, and not feel shameful or guilty or anything. Actually, share it, pass it around, actually. The next thing I want to share with you is called I Am Beautiful. I Am Beautiful is an intimate cream. And again, I created this out of a need for my personal needs. As a woman who had ovarian cancer, they took my female anatomy. And what happens when you're 38 years old and they take your female anatomy is you become, not so vibrant downstairs and not so moist. And everything that I share here is about women and wellness, okay? We have to make sure that we are moist down there. It is vital to our well-being, not just now, but for our future. And as I work with elder ladies, this is a big subject. It ends up creating a lot of pain, a lot of unnecessary pain as we age. And so I apply this as my moisturizer I put on my face and my body, my moisturizer CBD that I drop internally. I put this as my CBD moisturizer externally on my female anatomy. In addition to that, what's so fantastic is it actually acts as an aphrodisiac. And so for me, losing my female anatomy at such a young age, it really kind of gives you that fire, You know what I mean? In addition, it creates blood flow. And so for the male and the female, it enhances the experience. And this has became such a winner for couples when I really created it as of a need for me personally for moisturizer. And so it's a everything in the line is multi-beneficial. Like it does so many different things with few products. And with that being said, talking about the products, that's what I was going to say before is just as we should consume in our body things that have minimal ingredients, whole foods, right? If you look on the back of a box and it has 10 ingredients, you probably shouldn't consume it. It's the same with my products. I use absolute minimal ingredients on purpose, all natural and organic as possible. And so that's really important to the things that we're consuming, right? The other one here is I Am Restored. I Am Restored is a massage salve, a CBD rich, using, again, full spectrum. Everything through the entire line actually is a 700 milligram full spectrum CBD. And so this one here is anywhere you need some extra love. Cannabis therapeutics is amazing for aches and pains and headaches. So if you want to use it for a headache, rub on your temples, rub on the back of your neck. If you're tight in the neck, most people are after a hard day and technology days, right? We're on the phone. Rub this on your neck. It's unbelievable. Arthritis. My mom uses this for her arthritis. Rub it all over your hands, your knees, your hips, wherever you need some extra love. And you want to see results, I Am Restored is where it is at. This stuff works amazing. In addition, and maybe you're watching this because you have signed up for one of my courses. When you sign up for one of my courses, I gift you it. It comes in this gorgeous bag in the mail. You get all of the products in this bag. And in addition, you get my pledge. You get a little love note from me and also an inspirational card. Every single order you make on my website, you get an inspirational card and I ship for free. And so I have made it so easy and accessible in the best possible way to give you rich CBD with education, with feeling safe and learning about it as you experience it. And so that is my Shea Flower Power. I hope that you enjoy it as much that I do, and I hope that you get the results that you are longing for.